Mitch, what's up? Okay. So I like the snatch balance series because it primes kind of everything you want to do. So on these pressing snatch balances, I want you to overemphasize kind of going slow and really keep the bar right where it is. We don't want to elevate the bar and really just kind of get your body as tight as possible as you press yourself down, all right? So don't go fast on this. Go nice and slow and really think about pressing yourself down, okay? On these drop snatches, so yeah, slowly pressing snatch balance down. These drop snatches, I want you to take your feet off the ground and I want you to lock out the elbows before the feet hit the ground. So elbows should lock out and then the feet should contact the ground. So make sure that the elbows are locking out before the feet contact the ground, and I want a nice audible sound when the feet contact the ground, okay? All right, so on these tall snatches, look how leaned over you are. I don't want you to lean over at all right? And notice how you bump in the bar forward, all right? So this movement should literally be all arms. So you should stand up nice and tall, squeezing your quads and your glutes, shoulders are behind the bar, very vertical. So everything is tight. You're literally pulling the bar up with the arms, and then from there, you're gonna get under the bar, lock out your elbows before the feet hit the ground. Okay? No jumping. Notice how you jump here to get the bar up. All right, it's all arms while you're squeezing your quads and your glutes. We want to really mimic the full extension in this position, and we want to really just make sure that bar path is straight. Okay, and the same concept, lock out your elbows before the feet hit the ground, okay? All right, these are hang snatch, hang power, and okay. So in this position, push the knees back a little bit. I want the shoulders a little bit more over the bar. All right. And when you catch the bar, I want you to pause, okay? Notice how you just kind of stand right up. And what I would actually like you to do is I'd like you to keep your feet on the ground. Look how far off the ground you are, okay? So keep the feet in the ground, and you want to take a position that you can squat in. So start the feet in a squatting position. Get the elbows to lock out before the hips stop moving. Big issue I see with a lot of people is their hips will like stop, and notice how your hips stopped and you're not even locked out yet. Actually, hips come down a little bit more, but we want to make sure that we're receiving the bar before the hips are stopping, okay? So get the feet in the squatting position, keep the feet attached to the ground, and I want to get the elbows to lock out before the hips stop moving. And make sure the shoulders stay in front of the bar on that pause position. Feet stay on the ground, and your regular squat looks pretty good, okay? The goal is to prioritize receiving the bar and not allowing our hips to stop before we receive the bar. Does that make sense? But keep the feet on the ground. Make sure you're receiving the bar nice. All right, so in this front rack delivery drill, just like the snatch balance series of the tall snatch, squeeze the quads and the glutes. Anytime you're in a tall position and you're doing like a technique drill, make sure that we're squeezing the glutes and the quads. We just want to really mimic that full extension. Jump drill you could do for the snatch and the clean. It looks like you're taking a snatch grip here, but if you're getting warmed up for cleans, take a clean grip. And really just make sure that you're reinforcing the shoulders in front of the bar. Look how forward your knees are. So push your knees back. Make sure the shoulders stay over the bar. And good job keeping the bar connected to the body. The clean's a little different because it's a little low on your thighs. It's going to be hard to keep the bar close to you, but make sure that you're taking the clean grip for that. Muscle clean. All right, so we're going to make a rule. No touch and goes. I would much rather see you drop the bar and reset. Whatever's going to get you to really just reinforce that starting position, okay? These actually look pretty good. You're finishing with nice straight legs, fast elbows. You'll find as the weight gets heavier, you're going to have to lean back more to get into position. But those look pretty good, man. just a tiny shift forward, if you could see that right there. All right, you can actually see it in your shins. So you might want to take a little wider stance. Just stay back in your hips. Actually, that second rep was much better. So really just make sure the knees don't slide forward. Think about there's like a pane of glass in front of your knees, and you're not allowed to touch your knee to that glass. All right, keep up the good work.